minutes. Got that going. We can go ahead and stand up and get our warm up on. All right, so let's go ahead and start with marches. Our nice high knees, make sure your arms are moving as well. I always start out so cold. This warms me up pretty quick, so. All right, keep on marching. Give me 1 second. All right, perfect. All right, let's march, march, march. And we're gonna get going with first round of cardio in just a little bit. So 10 seconds, we'll do those cross and reaches. I'll show you what this one looks like. It's a nice full body cardio exercise. All right, and this one, just crossing over, kind of doing a little mini squat as you're in the middle. Nothing crazy though. Just gonna reach. About 10 more seconds of this one before we go back into marching. Perfect. All right, let's march. So like always, if anything is too difficult or you're feeling super tired at any point, you can just go ahead and come back to marching. Just make sure you keep those knees up. All right, I got our second thing of cardio. Coming up here. And this one, these are monster walks, okay? So you're gonna get a little bit low and you're gonna kind of twirl out your legs, but staying nice and low the whole time. So I'm kind of doing like this with my legs, you see. Walking forward, walking backwards. 5 more seconds of this one. Perfect. All right, let's go ahead and march. All right, we are moving on to strengthening. Starting with the lower body. We're going to use our chair for this one, okay? So have that nearby. Make it, if you can, make it a little bit lower than you normally would. All right, well, this one's going to hold this. So we're just going to sit down, stand up. And you're not going to use your armrest at all to help you up. You're just going to sit down in your chair, stand back up. No using the arms. If you have a rolly chair, just be careful with it. Really feel the engagement on the quads. Let's do one more. Awesome job. Go ahead and march. Okay, next lower body strengthening. We are going to do a sumo squat. I'll show you what I mean. Different variation of a squat. What we're going to do is going to have feet pretty wide, wider than shoulder length distance apart. And you're just going to squat down. Make sure your knees are kind of following where your toes are pointed. Toes are pointed slightly outwards. Really get in the inside of the thigh there. Let's do one more. Awesome job. Go ahead and march. All right, we are already back to our cardio. Seconds. We're going to pick up the pace on this round of cardio, okay? All right, so here we go, cross and reach. We'll do this one. I did not get around. 15 more seconds. Awesome job. Let's march. We still have our monster walks. Here we go into monster walks. Nice and low. Walk it out. Five more seconds. Awesome job. Let's go ahead and march. All right. The next one, we are going to do a minute of this one. We're going to do 2 different variations of kind of the same exercise. So this one, we're just going to start regular calf raises. So come up on your tippy toes, back down. Again, we're going to be here for a minute. Keep on doing it. You got it. Keep going. We are halfway done. Fifteen more seconds. Keep strong. All right, awesome job. All right, let's march. Okay, so similar, we're just gonna do a little bit of a variation of a calf raise. So you can use your desk for this one. Seconds. We're not gonna go quite a high plank position, but we're just gonna kind of like tabletop a little bit. Just leaning forward using the desk as support, and you're just calf raise.
This looks like the variation Kevin was doing a second ago on the wall.
Yes, yep, exactly. A little bit more of an angle, but same sort of idea.
What's this do other than get more flex in the ankles?
This is a really good for those calf muscles. So right here, you've got your gastroc and your soleus muscles. So when you do these exercises at different angles, you're targeting the 2 different muscles back there. All right, a few more seconds. All right, really good job. Let's go ahead and march. All right, now I'm getting warm. So we are back to cardio once again, and then we're going to move on to the core. All right. let's go ahead, cross and reach. Pick up the pace a little bit more. Awesome job. Let's march. Monster walks are next. All right. Here we go. Get low and let's walk. Awesome job. All right. We are moving on to the core. So with these, with this next one, at least, we're going to focus on one side at a time of the obliques. 30 seconds each side. And all you're going to do is just kind of follow the back side of your leg down and then come back up. Make sure the core is nice and tight as you're doing these. Really super engaged. Awesome job. All right, let's march. And then we'll do the other side. All right, other side. Halfway done. Last one. Awesome job. Let's go ahead and march it out. Okay, we've got one more core exercise before we move on. This one's going to be 45 seconds. Incorporating a little balance with this one as well. Be careful with this one. All right. So this one is just going to be a standing crunch. So you're going to go elbow to knee. Core is really tight. And we're alternating sides, 45 seconds. Fifteen seconds left. Awesome job. Let's march. All right, cardio again. Then we're doing upper body. Okay. Cross and reach. Here we go. Ten more seconds. Perfect job. Let's march. Okay, monster walks start now. Slow, quads are engaged. Awesome. Okay, march it up. All right, we've got a few exercises for the upper body today. We're going to start with push-ups. You can do them at your desk, at the wall. I'm feeling a little tired today, so I'm going to do them at the wall. But if you want that extra challenge, go ahead to the desk. We'll do 45 seconds with this round. Then we've got a little variation of a push-up that we're going to do next. So go ahead and make your way to either your desk or your wall, and we're doing push-ups. Hands are about shoulder width distance apart. Maybe a little wider. Almost there. About 15 more seconds. Last one. Very good. Let's march. Quick break. And then we're going to do a little bit of a different version of push-up. This one's going to really target our triceps. So what we're going to do, we did this one last time, I think, maybe the time before. We're just going to make that triangle with our hands at the wall. You can do this one at the desk too. Try to play with it if you want. But I will be at the wall. Okay. 45 seconds. Triangle at the wall. Push up our triceps. This one you can kind of adjust the difficulty. You can stand closer to the wall for a little bit easier. Farther back is a little bit harder.
I'm in a cubicle. I have no wall.
Uh-oh. You can use your desk then.
Yep.
A little harder. Last one. Awesome job. Okay. We are going to do one more quick rounds of cardio. Then we'll slow it down for our very last round. But then we're going to finish up our upper body with some arm pulses. Okay, so we're almost done. Finish line is there, but first we've got cardio. All right, cross and reach. Awesome. Still got monster walks next. Gonna finish up with a good burner for the arms. All right, nice and low. Let's walk. Okay, get ready for these arm pulses. So we're gonna do 2 rounds of these if time allows us to. I think we should have plenty of time. It's gonna be 30 seconds on, no breaks in between. If you need a little break, like you're feeling some pain, go ahead and march it out, that's fine, but try to do these all the way through, okay? So we're gonna start just pulsing up like this. You're really gonna feel this one in your shoulders. Ten more seconds before we change directions. All right, and this one, we're gonna go backwards. You really wanna make sure you're squeezing your shoulder blades together as you go back with this one. We can go ahead and change direction. So we're gonna go out to the side, palms facing down, okay? 'We're already almost on our last direction before we take our quick break. All right, and this one, palms facing up, same way. Five more seconds. Awesome job. All right, let's take a quick break. March it out, and then we're gonna do that same sort of thing, a little bit of a twist with it though. This is our last exercise before we get to stretching. Almost there. Okay. So remember, we're gonna go forward. Instead of just coming straight down, we're gonna do a half pulse in the middle, okay? You're gonna pulse, back up and down. All right, we can go ahead and change directions. Remember, going back, same sort of thing. Pulse halfway and then go back up. Alrighty, palms facing down. Don't forget the half pulse. All right, palms up, last one. We're gonna skip our last round of cardio. We really wanna make sure we get some good stretching in. Getting off easy today. Last one. Awesome job. Okay, good job. All right, let's go right into our stretching. So we're gonna go ahead and do a quick hamstring stretch first. So this one, sit down in your chair. You're gonna have your toes, leg straight, toes point up to the ceiling. Other leg is just flat. And we're gonna lean forward and try to reach our toes with our opposite hand. If you can't, no worries. You can just get that nice stretch leaning forward. We don't want any pain, okay? So really ease into these exercises. Or these stretches, I mean. All right, let's go ahead and switch on over to the other side. Same thing. Reach for your toes if you can. If not, just get as close as you can. Okay, awesome. Next, what we'll do is we're going to do that trusty calf stretch, okay? So find some sort of object that you can put your toe up on. It can be the desk, chair, door, whatever you have near you. I like to use my trash can. So put your toe up there and you're going to slowly, carefully lean forward. You don't want to fly into this one because it will not feel good. We'll hold. All right, let's go ahead and switch on over. Same thing, toes up, slowly lean forward. You might not even have to lean forward. Might already feel that stretch behind there. Okay. Next one we'll do. So there's two ways to do this one, all right? You can either do that lat stretch behind your back, but I'm going to show you a new one today. So this one, what you're going to do is put your hands like this, and you have to have a roller chair for this one. And you're going to just slowly go back and just sink into it. You can also just do that behind the back if you prefer that instead. All right, so we're just going to go ahead and finish off with some shoulder rolls. So go back a few times. Forward. You might also want to rotate your neck if you'd like. All right, and that concludes today's exercise class. Appreciate you guys for coming out. I'm going to start posting these on our YouTube channel, so all of these will be available. If you somehow need to miss one, you can find them there. But all right, well, I appreciate everyone for coming out, and I will see y'all the next time. Absolutely, thank you. All right, see y'all.